Vroom! V8 noises go here. So, Dad, what are we doing today?
We're going to be taking a journey through all of our adventures so far in this last season of Project Sullivan.
Ah, car! Season 1?
Season 1. That means we'll be off to Season 2 after this.
I should probably start paying attention to the road more instead of you and the camera.
We're going to start off the episode by showing you guys some of the stuff that we're no longer going to do on Project Sullivan. We may put them on another channel. They may just end up in the ether. We have no idea. But as for right now, take a look at our slight clips of these. Gogo, take us to the clips. I'll put the link in the comments below on where we got the t-shirts made. The guy makes them custom. Even a QR code that'll take you straight to the YouTube. Windows XP Professional. Perfect.
Should I tell them it's not the RAM?
Oh, no, that's the RAM.
Success! I found a professional marking device. You know, them holes line up a lot better when you have something to mark them out with. Let's get our serious face on. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me show off this nifty little door. This is the cool stuff they used to have that I miss. So you press down here and here, and bam! You just put your expansion cards in.
God.
And then to lock it down, you just ready? You ready to see your PC? You can't have more excitement than that! So here's a reenactment of our endeavor. I would like to start off by letting you know you may not want to try this on your PC. That decision is up to you. But I will tell you what we did. First, we started with a container a little bit bigger than the video card. Then we gently emptied 91% isopropyl alcohol into the container. Why 91%, you ask? Well, 70% leaves too much residue, and they don't carry 99% in our town. Next, I carefully placed the GPU into the container until it was fully submerged. If you have a sonic parts cleaner or a bubbler, that would probably work better. But with a little elbow grease, I'm sure I can get this to work. This should only take a minute. 91% isopropyl alcohol is the minimum percentage I would use to try this with. By the way, no joke, that sky in the background, that's literally the sky. It's so blue. Lastly, I used an old soft bristle toothbrush to clean it off. We had to repeat the cycle a few times to get it all clean. Now that it is, let's see how it works. New video card's installed. Let's see if it boots up. Wiping it down with rubbing alcohol.
And letting it soak in a bath. Success!
We got quite a bit of problems here. As you can see, our floor is solid.
That's ventilation.
It's alright. I got a specially designed tool to take care of that.
Custom?
You know what? I might have made a mistake.
We did this to show you that you should always drain the toilet out.
You know, his bathroom's already looking bigger.
No, when you take everything out of it. Think your dad's gonna like his new bathroom?
Think about it. In 30 years, people are gonna be judging our work.
house is still standing at that point, we'll be doing pretty good. So I used the Sir Marks-a-Lot 3000 by heart. I know. Well, I'll do the field like I did last time and double checking things. But first off, this is what I'm going to do.
I've got my weapon of choice here today.
Give it a go. There's another one behind you. Is anyone ready to hear what no person tiling wants to hear? After achieving universal peace, the Guardians of the Galaxy opened up their own tile store. I am Groot. I am Grab.
Okay. As you can see, I'm driving back to the main base. Totally not just sitting in the car.
Parked in the same spot.
Yeah, we are no longer going to be doing our computer stuff, sadly.
On this channel.
On this channel.
Maybe another one eventually, but not right now.
Or our construction stuff.
On this channel.
On this channel.
Maybe eventually, but not right now.
Ah! Car! Ooh, Mustang.
Oh, looking into our future, are you?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Oh, as long as you don't hit that turbocharged 850 Volvo.
Ah!
Let's talk about some of the stuff we did do this year that we'd like to do some more of.
So as I'm totally driving here, we're going to Uncle Scott's race right now.
After the race, we'll end on the trunk or treat.
We didn't fall too far back and we had a caution come out. Then it ran good for a couple laps and then it did it again. In between the heat and the main event, we were able to go to the little store there in the pits and they had a needle and seat. We purchased one, put a new one in there, and we were excited to go back out there for the main event.
So you fixed that in the pits. This is our Halloween episode.
It is right there with the race truck on it.
Bring back Haley, which I call this car Haley because it was in memory of her the year she passed away. Let's put a motor in it. I believe it's a 76 Power Wagon. That's not mine. It is my uncle's, and he inherited it from his brother that just recently passed away this last year. I kind of just threw it together in the last few days. They asked me and I was like, yeah, we could get something going. I think we had a great turnout.
All right, Dad. Now that we're back from this Halloween thing.
Let's look at some of the stuff we've actually...
I can't see diddly squat.
That's because you don't have the suit powered on.
Oh, good point, good point.
Now let's take a look at some of the adventures we've gone on this year. Our will it runs and vehicles of the sort. Alright, let's open up your cart receiver for your 2014 Ford Focus. Oh, turns out it's like a Lay's potato package. All air. We don't need instructions. We'll figure it out. That's how you put your cart hitch on your 2014 Ford Focus. So Gogo, what are we doing today?
Sleeping.
No. Get our wiring kit. Why do we gotta use that trailer-like kit? If your brake light and your turn signal are on separate bulbs, that's when you need a 5-pin to a 4-pin conversion.
Just a 4 or something.
Okay, turn it back on. Now press the brake.
Yeah, to it. You see it.
Okay, right turn signal. Left turn signal. Now do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. Which was your favorite, Gogo?
My favorite will it run?
Vehicle.
I gotta say, I do love my 79 Nova.
No, you like the Nova, yeah. I can understand that because I'm a really big partial fan of the GMC, the Jimmy.
Yeah?
We're going to have to see that more often.
For sure.
Let's take a look at the video of the Jimmy.
Die! Die! Okay. We have...
A 1984 GMC Blazer right here.
I think the hood's already popped.
I popped it.
You got to give it the old Chevy 3-cap chrome valve covers, which are probably leaking. I got this specially designed napkin for cleaning a dipstick. If it could stop the Rona, it can fix the oil, check the oil. All right. Go ahead and wipe it back off so we don't get any corona in the oil. We're off on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. So, we've got ourselves a fuel cell. Our custom racing fuel cell, so you don't have so much weight holding you back.
Okay. And now that we're back from that, me and my dad, with partial help from Grandpa, thank you for everything he's done, acquired this 1979 Chevy Nova 4-door.
Which was supposed to be Gogo's first car. Do you want to tell him the actual truth, Gogo?
No, because I'm disappointed in my first car.
No. He can't drive it because they didn't give us a title, and we still don't have one.
For both of them.
And it runs good. No, but you can start it up right now, but we have no title at all.
Yep.
A little bit of an oil leak just right here in this general area. Oh, tell me what you think of the car. It's old. 1 gallon of transmission fluid later, we end up stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire. By the way, this is as far as we made it. Fence or gate, car. And we made it. Holy blue valve cover. 7 inches of grease later. We discovered that the valve cover was originally blue. Let's see the wrench set dance. Go, go.
I don't know what the wrench set dance is.
Time for us to remove the seat. All right. Bad carburetor. Bad. Custom Project Sullivan line wrench. It's good to use a flathead on all your Phillips bolts.
I don't think that's right.
Just change this from storage mode to action mode.
How about the brakes? You got brakes?
I don't know, that's why I'm driving.
Oh.
We do have a title for our F-250 though.
Oh, the F-250. Hello. A lot of rage moments. A lot of KMS moments. Hello. But the F-250.
So if you want to learn all the ins and outs of towing with the strap or chain, stay tuned on this episode of Project Sullivan. If you see I'm using a hand signal to let my driver in front know I'm ready to go. The idea is to keep that strap tight, because if we lose slack in the strap, that's when all kinds of chaos ensues. Going.
He can't.
You don't have a cart. How should I bring this battery in? He says, take the electric cart. It's always a good start when both your battery cables are black. Might become Spider-Man today. There's a bunch of spiders under here. Hopefully one of them's radioactive. We're going to take the rest of our coil off the bracket here with our whopping mighty 7/16 socket. Now remember, we were told that all this thing needed to run was a fuel pump. So we've become a meme.
When you have the moment, is this important?
Yeah.
It's on! It'll run!
Do you know what time it is? It's time for one run. Works 100% of the time, sometimes. young and hip.
No, you're not. Any of those.
Right here, the one and done didn't have enough power to get it over the hill, so we had to pop it into four-wheel drive. On the plus side, we know the four-wheel drive works.
Dad, we have an issue. Can't find that thing anywhere. Oh, never mind. I found it. I found the subscribe button.
The seat's got its expansion slot missing for your leg to fit better. So we have a maintenance schedule for the truck, and it's completely empty. So apparently it's never had maintenance. The pressure testing tool. All right, we got absolutely zero pressure. I'm hitting the relief valve. Just get my pry bar out. If I find that buzzer, I'm killing it. Me and that buzzer had a little bit of a discussion, and we decided it shouldn't buzz no more. All right, we're just gonna let this thing warm up, and then we'll try to start it without starting fluid.
Got up one morning, started the truck to get the next video film. Bam! It died.
Wow, look at that rust! Holy rust, Batman! And that's lost forever.
Don't let Gogo touch the screws.
I'm gonna miss that screw. They use a different size nut for every damn thing on this thing. Glad you found that specially designed tool for this, Gogo.
Right.
And for the low price of $750, we can sell you our specially designed tool.
For a short fee of $9.99, you could get your own specially designed tool.
Let's use the world's biggest hammer. I don't think that puller's strong enough.
We're going for the first stride in this Ford. It's alive! We finally got this Ford to run.
I never knew I was in that video.
Do you remember being in the Ford video?
Huh?
Remember?
Nope. That still don't work.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, move. Pull out my wire strippers. Go plan C. Plan C this thing closed. And our improvising isn't working still. Super windy today, sorry about that. Gotta be blowing it at least 300,000 miles per hour, it seems like.
I'm really hoping my oil pan's over it.
Drenched! Oh, that oil looks fresh.
I told you!
You gotta put some cojones in it. Strap wrench to the rescue!
How much oil is that gonna drop?
Might have to start calling this the spider truck. Peter Parker been all over this thing. I don't know why people have to use the hand of God to tighten these things. Alright, so to make sure your oil filter doesn't come off, we're gonna torque it down to 9,000 foot-pounds. Most people try to smoke the tires. We just smoke the engine. We take this bad boy, put it on the socket to take it out, then throw this socket on top. Since we forgot our extension. It has begun! You know what pisses me off about the whole thing? What? We didn't get on camera. It's like, it's okay to screw up, just make sure it's on camera.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
If there's a better way to pull a drain pan on a transmission that doesn't get transmission fluid everywhere, leave a comment in the comment below. Cause this is how legends are made. The perfect torque is to have your hands covered in ATF. Use a bit driver so it slips.
Analysis camera.
See. Check our tranny fluid and there isn't any.
Jeez, I wonder why. Good thing I came prepared for this type of situation.
So you're not prepared for that either?
No!
What was it exactly you were prepared for?
I had a funnel.
Let's start with 4 quarts and then we'll check it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna put all of them, almost all of them though. Okay, we have 4 quarts going in. What's the next step after this, Gogo?
Cry ourselves to sleep.
We're gonna do one more! We're gonna do one more!
If you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe.
On this week's episode, we are changing the brakes and air filter on our 1969 Ford F-250.
1996 F-250. Bram! Bram! Holy Fram box, Batman! Holy Fram box, Batman! Fram, not a sponsor. This is STP, you know why?
Why?
Take time with a wounded hand. Hey kids, can you see the problem with this caliper?
Okay, so keep it tilted upright. Got it.
Let me just make sure that our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man knows they're evicted.
Welcome to Gogo Figure Out What He's Doing Simulator.
That's freshly milled. That's never been used. It was out of adjustment.
We may or may not have killed all of our drill batteries yesterday.
We may or may not have to kill a couple of dogs that keep barking. It's okay, we're coming back with extra large deluxe batteries.
We got this. Fold this shirt into a rag shape of some sort. This is our officially licensed rag. Don't mind it. Where is he? We shall see what kind of paints he gets.
We got ourselves a mixer on our drill. I probably shouldn't have it on warp speed. Ooh, instructions, perfect. We'll use that to hold our mixing stick so we don't get it all over everything.
This feels like I'm in Splatoon.
You need more enthusiasm.
You need more enthusiasm. Now you want to drop the bolt and lose it forever. New hardware. Also got an instruction manual, which we won't use until we absolutely give up.
I thought this was the drain plug.
Yeah, this is the fill plug.
Just in case I'm moving. Hello.
We're calling about your car's extended warranty.
Holy crap, this is not coming off! No more Gogo working by himself trying not to break anything.
Well, if you were trying not to break anything, you failed.
I know, right?
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to turn up the violence to about a 5.
Really? Yeah, what's up?
You made it to the intro.
Yeah!
This is the light bar we're gonna put on. It's the I don't know where it came from special. Cause why buy it when you can spend way too much money building it instead? You wanna make sure to use a fancy punch, in this case, a wood screw.
Maybe with a hammer I will.
Let's try it. Now drop the bolt on the ground for it never to be seen again. Man, you all may not know this, but the UCY on here is because when you tighten something down, you'll see why I put that washer on there. Now to hide the fact that it's angle iron and bed frame, and we'll cut the angle on this side. Oh, and this is why we tack weld. Lost the bolt forever.
C-clamp comes in to save the day. Some C-clamp action.
Now that I made those 3 cuts, let's be respectful of the metal that's extremely hot right now. That I don't burn myself like yesterday. And Gogo's gonna cut this one.
God dang it.
Luckily our welder has welding gap setting. Now what I'm trying to do is, I wanna put 2 tack welds right here, right?
Okay.
Just on this side, one here and one here. That way we can move this up and down where it's level. Even when I tack weld, I ain't afraid of no gap.
Damn it, I was accidentally right earlier.
You should be using chain lube when you drill a hole. Gonna use the old calibration eye again.
And welcome to the world of Logan. You are as tall as me now. Maybe next week we'll have a little bit more Gogo. That's the whole reason you guys come to this channel.
Let's use a little mineral spirits to prep these brackets for paint. Pro tip, it's always best to spray paint out in the open while the wind is blowing. I think that's how it goes. Get our electrical crimpers, because that's what these are, electrical crimpers, nothing else. Don't look into it. Shrink tube, shrinky tube. I'm using our specially designed flathead adjustable wrench to hold the top of this bolt. Probably should have done that before any crimping or cutting, but you know, we like to live on the edge. Because we make the mistakes so you don't have to.
Half the time, the other half of the time, we're making the mistakes. Because we forgot to.
We have the wire going here. If there's a template somewhere, we're pretty much golden, Gogo. Now we just kind of center this up here. You want to use your folding pry bar to mark for your opening on your toggle switch. That looks pretty, right?
Not at all.
Pretty not at all. Ah! Damn it, it's lost forever, Gogo. Now's the think outside the box time. Ah! It's in! Check out our piece de la resistance. You can't have a Ford without a Bigfoot logo somewhere.
Alright, we got everything wired up.
Nope.
What? Well, I thought we had everything wired up.
Horrible idea. Lights on. Gogo.
Oh, wow.
You might be surprised to discover that the headache rack has never been bolted on as long as we've owned this truck. Tell you this, I'm already hating this expanded metal. Looks nice, but it's horrible to clean. Our cleaning rag of choice today, old t-shirt. Perfect time to paint. It's humid outside, it's about to rain, and you know, windy. So that's a perfect time to paint. Yes. Let's see what the front end looked like before. Then we'll show you what it looks like now.
And we're gonna do a DIY TikTok on how to make your custom rag.
Our lovely assistant Nikki's gonna help out me and Gogo. Put your glasses on, Nikki. You too, Gogo.
Where'd my glasses go? Where'd my glasses?
Ah. And that's how you get mineral spirits over every damn thing. Now, I've never used this on clearance Rust-Oleum Truck Bed Pro, but we're gonna see how well it works. I have to channel my rattle can Rob so that I can put this bed liner on this running board. What do you think?
I don't know, I think it looks pretty good in my opinion.
Here at Project Sullivan, we only use the highest in quality when it comes to upholstery. Take that too. We've already doled out our knife. Brilliant. I once made a costume for Gogo when he was younger out of styrofoam, and I'm using what I learned on YouTube from that project to try to do this one. It's getting sticky already. Move it over here. It's gonna glue to everything. Oh my god, I've gotten the Gorilla Glue in my fingers. Hopefully it doesn't get into an open cut or it might be contagious. If it is not obvious, I really don't know a thing about upholstery. I don't know if I could handle getting turned into a gorilla. If I do, all y'all at home start calling me Magilla. Dun to Ford. Okay.
That was dumb.
How are those wipes working?
Very crappy. Yeah. Tell me how the steering wheel looks though.
You gotta have a whole lot more than that, don't you? Alright, mark it, no sale.
Nikki was in some of the F-250 videos. I wonder if we can find her around somewhere.
I don't know. Let's look.
So what was your favorite video that you were in, Nikki, of last year? Do you remember being in the ATV video? We do have our assistant with us today, the lovely Nikki. It's amazing what a little bit of vacuum hose in a bottle will do. Now we're gonna drain the gas using the fuel on-off valve, hopefully. There we go. How do you guys drain your carburetors of old gas? It's got that quick removal deluxe option. You know, plastic's already dry rotted and breaking. Carburetors, the concept of carburetors is simple. All they're really doing is creating an atmosphere where you can make an air-fuel mixture that an engine can run off. First thing you need to know about a carb is the Venturi. Try and keep the air-fuel mixture at around that 14.7 to 1. You want to make sure your throttle cable housing is all cracked and broken. Okay, you want to use at least a 3-ton load capacity to lift a ATV of this magnitude. Not very many people were able to tame the wild and magnificent woolly ATV. We're attempting to right now. Left over from the prehistoric days. Even if it is a 10,000 mile drain plug. On the plus side, we'll get about 7,000 pounds of dirt out of this and make it a millisecond faster in a quarter mile. We still have to finish our 96 Dodge clutch situation.
Oh, yeah?
Holy cow, we're working at a shop. What are we gonna do? We found tape. These caps, if they fall off, there's a bunch of bearings under here. And they are hard to put back. So we're just gonna tape this up with what I can only assume is tape. It's not tape. All right, let's try this again with something that might stick, because that didn't.
Ah, the almighty electrical tape. I thought it was just a legend that electrical tape can be taped.
As Gogo travels into the abyss.
I would if I could.
Day 37. Supplies are running low.
Right?
Our expedition team is lost somewhere in the south end of the truck. Gogo, I think your hair grew like 4 inches just you going there and back on that journey.
I know.
Huh, I wonder if the throwout bearing's right there. Let's get the... I ain't messing around 300. Did that just break?
I think so.
We'll disconnect the wires and cables and we're done, buddy. We lower this and we'll just change the clutch. What did you think of the go-kart build, Nikki? JT's go-kart?
Our first video on Project Sullivan.
Wasn't the first, it was the second.
No, it was the first.
That was totally the first.
That was my first thumbnail that I made for Project Sullivan too.
Right.
Thumbnail.
I think JT's go-kart build went fantastically.
Right.
It worked, at
I mean,
least.
rest in peace, some Allen wrenches.
You don't know that. We don't know that.
We did sacrifice some hex keys to the gods to make that build happen.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing about it now.
In the very first episode of Project Sullivan, in fact.
You guys are supposed to do an introduction.
I didn't even know you were recording. I thought you were just getting ready to. So we're going to fix it up for our nephew JT. My nephew JT, because his birthday's next week. You're in the way. You got to pull that pin out. Then you got to pull this pin out.
Oh my god, really?
And then you got to wait 5 seconds, then throw it.
And right. Do the hokey pokey.
And make sure you throw the ratchet, not the pen. Be sure to edit your dad's ass crack out of the video.
I thought that was advertising.
You gotta have a tramp stamp for that.
Oh, we could fix that right up.
I wanted what our channel's name was, not Eat at Joe's. Keep it in there, but put place your advertisement here sign on his back.
Your ad here. We had to turn our visor up to Sullivan.
No, even though you have face protection, don't look down the barrel and hit the trigger.
I swear to God, we've been doing this for like 8 hours already.
So Gogo's gonna hit it up with the big grinder with a wire wheel. I'm gonna hit it up with the drill with a wire wheel, try to get the, crevices. Let's see how this goes.
Hercules.
The voltage comes in from the engine right here. These are brushes.
Okay.
And these brushes rub across this centerpiece right here. That's where the voltage goes in to spin it. For now, you can put another coat later.
That didn't go so well.
Here, by the way, I love this little Rust-Oleum handle thing.
Now it's a segment of where you guys watch paint dry.
We didn't know our specially designed Razor Go-Kart Power Lift was also going to be our paint lift.
is showing money?
Because they're interested in looking at the parts, not at our faces.
Can you catch criminals on someone else's time, not mine? It's like they're just parked there with lights on.
The rookie turned it on and he can't figure out how to turn it off.
That door might be a little bit of the Jank Master 3000. Here's your Allen wrench set. Slightly used.
Slightly used my butt.
They ain't sponsoring us.
But doesn't that look like a Spider-Man car?
Alright, we got our wheel hub all mocked up in here. You can tell there was some pretty crappy welding done originally. Now that we got a little bit of tacks going here, we're going to switch back to our grinder, grind these back down, tack it up again where we hadn't tacked it before, and just keep doing this process until we get it all nice and lined up.
Alright, logo card.
Got our little Coke key switch here.
What Alan ever do to you, Dad?
Well, kind of lazy, he doesn't want to work, keeps trying to fall apart when I do anything. Just load up our massive amount of washers.
Is that your solution?
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Flag on the play, cutting towards yourself, 5 yards, penalty Gilbert.
We live in a pretty safe community, so if you guys heard any sirens right there, there was probably a donut sale.
What's connecting it?
You cut it in a different spot. Now cut this one.
Really? Oh my god, I suck at this.
This just proves to our viewing audience it's not instant. Oh, I picked up this tool and I'm already building the Empire State Building. Just using the old eagle eye again to mark where I gotta put the
eagle eye. With your eyes, you can see an eagle.
This close I can. It's that far that I can't. Apparently today was a day that I just needed a little more creativity in my life. Because, you know, this whole build is completely factory. Can anyone tell Gogo what he's doing wrong?
Oh my god, again.
Okay, this is probably gonna go horribly wrong. This may make things worse. I'm just letting you know that now. Or it'll come right off.
Okay.
Tap it in. Tap it in. Give it a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Copyright!
And we're demonetized. Good thing I have this specially designed shim pusher.
Thank you guys for sticking with us for this last year of Project Sullivan.
And if you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe.
For real. Just click that button. It's free.
Boop. And weirdos. Will I be?
And next week you'll see the beginning of season 2.
Normally they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but for you it takes it away.
That's the beard. I need a fake mustache. Over my real mustache?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
You're supposed to be popping out, Nikki.
That's your cue.
Hello.
Or that's
thieves.
next season.
They kidnapped me.
I know you're making.
They kidnapped me.